Have you ever felt a sudden wobble while walking? That unexpected shift that makes your heart race for a second? Or maybe you've caught yourself reaching out to grab a wall or a piece of furniture just to steady yourself. It's a scary feeling, isn't it? And for many people, that tiny moment of imbalance sparks a bigger worry. What if I fall? What if no one's there to help? The truth is, you're not imagining things. Falls are a real concern, and you're certainly not the only one feeling this way. Every year, over 36 million older adults experience a fall in the US alone. These aren't just numbers. They're real people who end up in emergency rooms, some with broken bones, others losing the confidence to move freely in their own homes. It's not just the injury that's hard, it's the fear that follows. But here's what I want you to know. You're not powerless. Far from it. In fact, there's something incredibly simple and effective you can start doing right now to take back control. A few minutes a day. That's it. Just a few moments of your time to start building better balance, improving your coordination, and giving your body the strength to support you when you need it most. It's not about running marathons or becoming a gymnast. It's about walking through your home without fear. It's about moving with confidence, even on the tricky days. Let's start right now with a little something you can try immediately. Stand behind a sturdy chair, something solid that won't slide. Gently place your hands on the back of the chair for support. Now, slowly lift one foot just a few inches off the floor. Don't worry if it feels shaky. That's okay. Hold that position for a few seconds, breathing steadily, then switch to the other foot. Try to do it 2 or 3 times on each side. What you're doing is waking up those balance muscles. They've been there all along, just waiting for a little attention. Now that's just a tiny taste of what's possible. Because the routine we're about to do together is designed specifically for you, for your needs, your body, and your pace. And the best part, the most powerful exercise of all is still coming. So don't go anywhere. This could be one of the most important things you do for your body today. And if you find it helpful, share it with someone you love, someone who also wants to stay strong, steady, and safe. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time. Let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: why balance tends to slip as we get older. It's not about weakness or failure. It's not because you did something wrong, it's simply the way our bodies change with time. And once you understand what's happening behind the scenes, it becomes a lot easier to do something about it. One of the biggest reasons is muscle loss. Starting as early as our 30s, our muscles naturally begin to shrink if we don't actively work to maintain them. By the time we reach our 60s or 70s, that gradual change can have a big impact. The muscles in your legs, hips, and core, those are the ones that help keep you upright, steady, and strong. When they weaken, it's like trying to balance a table with a wobbly leg. Things just feel less stable. Then there's our vision. Your eyes help your brain understand where your body is in space. When your vision becomes less sharp, especially in low light or when there's glare, it's harder for your body to judge depth, distance, and danger. That's why some people feel less sure of themselves walking at night or on uneven ground. Your reflexes also slow down with age. That quick reaction, the one that helps you catch yourself if you trip, doesn't happen as fast as it used to. It's not that you're not paying attention, your body just takes a little longer to respond. That delay can make the difference between a near stumble and a full fall. And let's not forget about the inner ear. Deep inside, you have a built-in balance system called the vestibular system. It helps you stay centered and coordinated. But as we age, it can become less sensitive, throwing off your sense of balance, especially when you move too quickly or change directions. On top of all that, medications can sometimes play a role. Certain prescriptions, even ones you've taken for years, can cause dizziness or lightheadedness as side effects. And when your body is trying to stay upright, every little bit matters. But here's the good news: you're not broken. This isn't the end of the road. Most of these challenges can be improved, and in many cases reversed, with the right kind of movement. Targeted balance exercises can strengthen the muscles that keep you steady. They can train your reflexes, sharpen your coordination, and help your brain and body reconnect in a powerful way. You don't need to move like you're 25 again, you just need to move with purpose. That's what we're doing here together. One step, one breath, one simple movement at a time. Now let's bring it a little closer to home, because the truth is, most falls don't happen while hiking or doing something dramatic. They happen in the simplest moments of everyday life, often when we least expect it. Take the bathroom, for instance. It's one of the most common places where falls occur. Water on the floor, slick tiles, low lighting in the middle of the night. It only takes a second of imbalance for things to go wrong. You might be stepping out of the shower or reaching for a towel, and suddenly your foot slips. It's not just painful, it's frightening. That one moment can make you start to second-guess your movements. Then there's the sidewalk. Maybe you're out for a short walk or just checking the mailbox. But that small crack in the pavement or a hidden bump in the path can catch your foot and send you off balance. These things never used to be a problem, right? But now that small obstacle feels like a real threat. And sometimes, that fear makes people stop going out altogether. Even something as simple as getting out of bed can throw you off. You go from lying down to standing up too fast, and suddenly the room spins or your legs don't feel steady. That morning dizziness is more common than you think, and it can turn a normal routine into a moment of risk. I remember talking to a woman named Doreen, who's 74. She used to be active, always gardening and walking her little dog around the neighborhood. But after one fall, just one, while stepping out of the bathtub, everything changed. She lost her confidence. She started avoiding stairs, stopped walking as much, and even hesitated to go shopping alone. But then she started doing gentle balance exercises every morning. Nothing complicated, just small steady movements. Within weeks, she told me she was feeling more sure of herself. Her steps were more secure. She started walking her dog again, even up that little hill by her house. She smiled when she said, "I got my freedom back." That's what this is really about. It's not just balance, it's independence. It's being able to live your life without fear. And when you start improving your balance, that fear slowly fades. You start to trust your body again. You stop looking down all the time, and start looking ahead, because the world feels a little more steady under your feet. Before we jump into the full balance routine, let's take a moment to set you up for success. Doing these exercises is one of the best decisions you can make for your body. But like anything important, it helps to start with the right foundation. First, never underestimate the power of a good warm-up. Think of your muscles like old rubber bands. If you stretch them too quickly without warming them up, they're more likely to snap or strain. But with just a few minutes of gentle movement, rolling your shoulders, marching in place, turning your head side to side, you start waking everything up. Your joints loosen, your blood starts flowing, and your body gets the message. Okay, we're moving now. A warm-up doesn't have to be long, just enough to ease into the routine with care. Next, always have a sturdy support nearby. A strong chair with a solid back, a countertop, or even a wall can make all the difference. This isn't about pushing through discomfort or proving anything. It's about safety and confidence. Knowing you have something to hold on to gives your body the permission to try new movements without fear. And the more you practice, the less you'll need that support. But it's always wise to have it there, just in case. Let's talk about your feet for a second. Proper footwear is key. That means shoes with good grip and support, not slippery socks or worn-out slippers. You want something that hugs your foot, gives you traction, and helps you stay grounded. Think of your shoes as your partner in this. They're helping you stay strong and upright with every step. And of course, before starting any new routine, especially if you have medical conditions or concerns, talk with your healthcare provider. They know your health history, and they can give you peace of mind. You might even bring them into the conversation. Hey, I'm trying a new balance routine. What do you think? That kind of teamwork between you and your doctor can make a world of difference. One last thing, hydrate. Even if you're not sweating buckets, your muscles and joints still need water to move well and recover smoothly. Keep a glass nearby, and take sips when you need to. And above all, take it slow. This isn't a race, you're not competing with anyone. Go at your own pace. Rest when you need to. Breathe deeply. Every gentle step you take is a step forward. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to make progress. And just by showing up today, you've already done that. Let's ease into movement with a warm-up that's gentle, simple, and designed just for you. No rushing, no pressure, just taking a few moments to prepare your body and mind for what's ahead. Think of this like turning the key in your car before a drive. We're waking up your muscles, getting your blood moving, and reminding your body that it's time to move with strength and care. Start by standing tall or sitting upright, whichever feels better for you. Let's begin with a slow, moderate pace. Lift one foot, then the other, nice and easy. No need to go high or fast, just a gentle rhythm, like you're stepping in time to a soft beat. Feel your legs moving, your core gently engaging, your arms swinging naturally by your sides. We're doing this for about 2 minutes, just to get the circulation going, and to remind your body that it knows how to move. Now pause, take a deep breath, and let's move into shoulder rolls. Lift your shoulders up toward your ears, then gently roll them back and down. Do that a few times, slowly. Feel the tension melting away with each roll. Reverse the direction now. Roll them forward, up, and then down. These simple movements help release stiffness and open up your chest so you can breathe a little easier. Next, bring your focus to your neck. Slowly tilt your head to one side, bringing your ear toward your shoulder. Hold for a few seconds, then gently switch to the other side. Now turn your head left and right, like you're saying no. Slow, controlled movements. There's no rush. You're just giving your neck a gentle stretch and inviting it to loosen up. Now let's bring some attention to your feet and ankles. If you're standing, hold on to your chair or wall for balance. Lift one foot just slightly off the ground and circle your ankle, nice and slow, 5 times in one direction, then 5 the other way. Switch feet and do the same. If you're sitting, just lift your legs slightly and rotate from the ankle. These circles wake up those smaller muscles we often forget about, but they're key to steady, balanced steps. Take a moment now for some deep, cleansing breaths. Inhale through your nose, hold for a second, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Do that a few times. Feel your body settle. Feel the tension soften. This isn't just about warming up your muscles, it's about calming your mind and focusing your attention. Let's finish with some seated toe taps. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now lift your toes while keeping your heels on the ground. Then lower them, and lift your heels while your toes stay down. Back and forth like that, slow and steady. This gets your lower legs moving, warms up the shins and calves, and helps you build the kind of foot control that matters when you're walking or changing direction. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up, move gently, and listen to your body. This warm-up isn't just about physical movement, it's about creating a moment of connection with yourself. And now that your body's awake and ready, we're just getting started. Let's begin with some simple balance exercises that build strength from the ground up. These movements may look small, but they're powerful, and they work deep into the muscles and reflexes that keep you steady every day. The goal isn't to test your limits, it's to remind your body how to support you with confidence and control. We'll start with the single leg stand. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding the back for support. Slowly lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground. Nothing dramatic. Keep your standing legs soft, not locked. Breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Focus your eyes on something still in front of you, to help maintain balance. Try holding this position for 5 to 10 seconds, then gently lower your foot, and switch sides. If standing is uncomfortable, you can sit tall in a chair, and lift one foot slightly off the floor, while keeping your posture straight, and your core gently engaged. The key here isn't height, it's control. Next, let's try the heel-to-toe walk. This one trains your balance in motion. Stand tall, place one foot directly in front of the other, so your heel touches the toe of the foot behind it. Think of walking along a tightrope. Take a few slow steps forward, keeping your gaze ahead, and your arms out slightly if needed for stability. Breathe slowly and evenly. Each step trains your coordination and strengthens the muscles in your legs, feet, and core. If you need extra support, do this along a wall or hallway, where you can rest your hand when needed. Even just 2 or 3 steps at a time can make a big difference over time. Now let's shift your weight from side to side. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, and your hands resting lightly on the back of a chair. Slowly shift your weight to your right foot, lifting your left heel slightly off the floor. Hold for a breath, then shift to your left, lifting the right heel. Feel your hips moving gently, your legs responding, your core subtly engaging. This movement teaches your body to stay balanced as you move through everyday motions, like turning or reaching for something across the table. If needed, this can be done seated by leaning your upper body slightly to one side and then the other, keeping your feet grounded. Now we'll do what's called rock the boat. Stand tall with feet shoulder width apart and hands on your hips, or resting lightly on a support. Slowly lift your right foot off the ground and hold for just a few seconds. Then gently place it back down and repeat on the other side. Like a boat swaying on calm water, this trains your body to stabilize through small shifts. Keep your chest open, your shoulders relaxed, and your breath steady. If standing isn't possible, you can do the same movement seated, lifting one foot off the ground, holding for a few seconds, and then switching. Let's finish this round with standing knee lifts. Hold the back of a chair and slowly lift one knee toward your chest. Don't force it, just lift as high as feels comfortable. Lower it down, and repeat on the other side. Try to keep your upper body tall, your shoulders back, and your belly lightly pulled in. Breathe steadily as you move. This helps strengthen your thighs and hips, which are key players in balance and stability. A seated version works too. Just sit up straight, and lift one knee, then the other, while keeping your feet off the floor. These exercises may seem gentle, but they are the foundation of strong, reliable movement. They help rebuild the trust between your brain and your body, one controlled motion at a time. As you continue, you may start noticing that standing feels a little easier. Walking feels a little more natural, and those little stumbles begin to fade. And that's the power of showing up for your body, your balance and your independence. Now that your body's warmed up, and you've built a solid base with the beginner moves, let's gently move into the next level. These intermediate drills will challenge your balance just a little more, but in a safe, supportive way. Remember, it's okay to wobble. In fact, that wobble is your body learning, adjusting and getting stronger with every single try. Let's start with a simple step-over drill. Find a line on the floor, maybe a seam in your tile, or a strip of painter's tape. Stand tall behind the line, and slowly lift one foot to step over it, as if stepping over a small puddle. Then bring the other foot to meet it. Turn around and step back the same way. This works on coordination, lifting strength, and visual focus. You're training your body to move with purpose, even over obstacles. If you feel unsteady, place a chair nearby, or do this next to a wall for support. You're not rushing, you're teaching your body how to clear small barriers safely and smoothly. Next, we'll try standing side leg raises. Hold onto a sturdy chair or countertop. Stand tall, engage your core, and slowly lift one leg out to the side, keeping your toes facing forward. Pause, then lower your foot with control. Alternate sides. This movement strengthens the muscles on the outside of your hips, those unsung heroes that help prevent side-to-side wobbles when you walk or change direction. Keep breathing, shoulders relaxed, and stay mindful of your posture. If standing is tough, this can also be done seated. Just lift your legs slightly out to the side while sitting upright. Now let's work on heel raises. With your hands resting lightly on the back of a chair, lift your heels off the ground and rise onto your toes. Hold for a few seconds, then lower slowly. This move fires up your calves and ankles, critical muscles for steady walking and quick recovery if you trip. Breathe in as you rise, breathe out as you lower, and don't worry if you sway a bit. That sway is your body learning to hold itself tall. For the next exercise, imagine a big clock around you. You're standing in the middle, and 12 o'clock is straight ahead. Hold your arms out slightly like wings, and slowly reach one arm toward 12, then 3, then 6, then 9, like you're pointing to the hours on the face of a clock. Your feet stay grounded, but your body shifts gently as you reach. This trains your balance in different directions, and strengthens your sense of spatial awareness. You can start with just a few numbers and build up over time. If you're seated, you can still do this. Just reach slowly while keeping your hips square and your spine tall. Now let's bring in a touch of calm and control with a gentle Tai Chi inspired movement. Stand or sit tall, arms relaxed. Slowly raise both hands in front of you, like you're lifting a soft balloon. Then gently push the air away, letting your arms float back down. Move slowly and with intention, flowing through the motion like you're gliding through water. Feel the rhythm of your breath, matching the movement. Inhale as your arms rise, exhale as they fall. This kind of movement connects your mind and body, builds balance through fluid motion, and helps you feel centered and calm. Every one of these movements has a purpose. They're not about being perfect, they're about progress. You're asking your body to show up, to adjust, to respond. And with every trunk, even the wobbly ones, you're getting stronger, more stable, and more confident. You're showing your body what it's capable of. And that's where real strength begins. Your core is more than just your belly. It's your body's center of gravity. It's what keeps you upright when you take a step, reach for something on a shelf, or catch yourself if you start to stumble. And strengthening those core muscles is one of the most powerful things you can do to improve balance and prevent falls. You don't need crunches or intense workouts, just simple steady movements that connect your mind and body and teach your muscles to support you from the inside out. Let's begin with something gentle. Seated core squeezes. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground. Now imagine you're pulling your belly button gently toward your spine, as if tightening a belt around your waist, but without holding your breath. Squeeze those abdominal muscles and hold for 5 seconds. Then release and breathe. Do this a few times, slowly. No one can see the movement. It's all internal, but what you're doing is activating the deep muscles that protect your spine and stabilize your posture. Next, try standing torso twists. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and your knees slightly bent. Gently twist your upper body to the right, letting your arms follow. Then slowly rotate to the left. Keep your hips facing forward and let the movement come from your waist. Go slow. This isn't about speed, it's about control. If standing feels uncomfortable, you can do this seated just as effectively. These twists improve your body's ability to rotate safely, something we do every day without even thinking, like when reaching for something behind us. Now we'll combine movement with control, using seated or wall-assisted knee-to-elbow crunches. If you're seated, place your hands behind your head, or lightly on your shoulders. Slowly lift one knee toward your chest, while gently twisting your upper body to bring the opposite elbow toward that knee. Then return to center and switch sides. If you're standing, you can do this near a wall for support. Lift one knee and bring the opposite elbow down toward it, using the wall to help you stay steady. This movement trains both your balance and your core muscles to work together, which is exactly what they need to do when you're walking, stepping over something, or turning quickly. Let's finish this core session with pelvic tilts. You can do these seated or standing with your back against a wall. For the seated version, sit up straight, feet flat on the floor. Now gently rock your pelvis forward, slightly arching your lower back, then tilt it back, flattening that curve. It's a small motion, but it activates the muscles around your spine and pelvis, helping you stay strong and aligned. If you're standing, place your back against the wall, and slowly press your lower back into it, then release. Breathe through it, move gently, and focus on that inner control. Each of these movements might seem small, but they build the foundation that keeps you stable. When your core is strong, your balance improves without you even thinking about it. You'll find yourself walking taller, moving more freely, and trusting your body just a little bit more every day. And that trust, that quiet confidence, is what truly helps you stay safe, steady, and independent. Now that your body has worked hard, it's time to wind down. Cooling down isn't just about ending the workout. It's about giving your body a moment to relax, recover, and reset. It also helps prevent stiffness and keeps your muscles flexible so you can move more freely every day. Think of it as a gentle thank you to your body for showing up and doing its best. Start by taking a few deep, slow breaths. Inhale through your nose, letting your belly expand. Exhale gently through your mouth, allowing your shoulders to soften. Do that again. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Let your body settle. Feel the warmth in your muscles, the steadiness in your breath, and the quiet confidence that comes from moving with care. Let's move into a shoulder stretch. Sit or stand tall, and gently bring one arm across your chest. Use your opposite hand to support the arm, just above the elbow. You should feel a soft stretch through the back of your shoulder. Hold here for a few breaths. Then switch sides. As you stretch, keep your neck relaxed and your jaw loose. These little stretches help relieve tension that builds up from everyday movements, like lifting, reaching, or carrying groceries. Next, we'll stretch the hamstrings, the long muscles at the back of your thighs that help with walking, bending, and standing. Sit near the edge of a sturdy chair. Extend one leg straight out in front of you, heel on the floor, toes pointing up. Gently lean forward from your hips, keeping your back straight. You should feel a light stretch down the back of your leg. Don't force it, just breathe, and let your butt ease into the movement. Switch legs and repeat. This stretch keeps your stride smooth and helps reduce the risk of stiffness or stumbling when you stand up. Now let's release the calves. Stand facing a wall, or use the back of a chair for support. Step one foot back, and press your heel into the ground, keeping your back leg straight, and your front knee slightly bent. You should feel the stretch in your back calf. Breathe into it. Switch sides when ready. If standing isn't an option, try this seated. Extend one leg forward, and flex your foot, pulling your toes gently back toward you. These muscles work hard with every step you take, and giving them a gentle stretch helps keep you grounded. Let's move into a seated spinal twist. Sit tall in your chair, feet flat. Place your right hand on your left knee, and gently twist your upper body to the left. Look over your shoulder. If it feels comfortable, hold for a breath or two, then slowly come back to center, and repeat on the other side. This stretch keeps your spine flexible, and helps with turning motions, like looking behind you, or reaching across the table. Finally, a gentle forward bend, to relax your whole body. If you're standing, soften your knees slightly and slowly. Fold forward at the hips, letting your arms hang, or rest on your thighs. Let your head drop, if it feels okay. If you're seated, you can do the same. Just lean forward over your lap, letting your arms rest on your legs, or dangle toward the floor. Take a few easy breaths here, letting your back stretch, and your body settle. Then slowly roll back up, to a sitting or standing position. You've just given your body the gift of movement, balance, and calm. These last few moments of stillness help seal in all that hard work, reminding your muscles and your mind that you are strong, capable, and in control. Every breath, every stretch, every wobble, it all adds up to progress, and you're doing beautifully. Keeping your balance strong isn't just about the exercises you do, it's also about the small choices you make every single day. Think of it like tending a garden. A little care, done regularly, goes a long way. So as you move forward from today's routine, let's talk about some easy habits you can build into your life to stay steady, confident, and safe. One of the most powerful things you can do, practice for just 10 minutes a day. That's it, 10 minutes of focused movement. Whether it's balance drills, core squeezes, or a bit of gentle stretching, can help your body remember what you've taught it today. You don't have to do a full workout. Just a few minutes of standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, or practicing a slow heel-to-toe walk while waiting for the kettle to boil, can make a world of difference. But it's not just about movement, it's also about your environment. Take a few minutes to scan your home for tripping hazards. Are there loose rugs near your bed, cords across walkways, shoes left by the door? Clearing these out is one of the simplest, most effective ways to reduce your fall risk immediately. Make sure your floors are clutter-free and that commonly used paths, like from your bed to the bathroom, are clear, especially at night. Speaking of nighttime, consider adding a small night light to your hallway or bathroom. Good lighting can be the difference between a safe trip to the kitchen and a dangerous stumble. And when you get up from bed in the morning, take a moment. Sit for a few seconds before standing. Let your body adjust. That simple pause gives your blood pressure time to stabilize and can prevent dizziness or loss of balance. Another habit that helps tremendously is sticking to a routine. The more consistent you are with your balance work, the more automatic those muscles become. Try to do your exercises around the same time each day, maybe after breakfast or before your evening walk. Let it become a part of your rhythm, like brushing your teeth or taking your vitamins. And don't forget to track your progress, because the small wins matter. Write them down. Say them out loud. Today I stood on one leg for 10 seconds without holding on. That's a big deal. Maybe yesterday you could only do 5. Or maybe today you made it through a full stretch routine without sitting down. Celebrate those moments. They are proof that you're moving forward, one strong, steady step at a time. These habits, these daily choices, they're how you build lasting balance, not just in your body, but in your life. And every time you show up for yourself like this, you're saying yes to strength, to confidence, and to the freedom to move through the world without fear. That's something worth holding on to. Let me tell you about Carol. She's 72, lives just outside of Portland, and used to be terrified of walking down her own driveway. A few years ago, she had a bad fall on a slick bathroom floor that shook her confidence to the core. After that, she found herself avoiding walks, hesitating on stairs, even holding onto the walls in her own kitchen. It wasn't just physical, it was emotional. She felt like she couldn't trust her body anymore. Then one day, her daughter gently nudged her to try a balance routine. Carol was skeptical. "What's the point? I'm just getting old," she said. But she agreed to try, just 5 minutes a day. Slowly, her muscles began to wake up. She started noticing that she could get out of chairs without using her hands. She stood a little taller. She didn't flinch when she reached for the top shelf. And here's the beautiful part. She hasn't fallen once in over 3 years. She'll tell you herself, it wasn't some miracle cure. It was consistency. It was courage. It was the belief that her best days didn't have to be behind her. Carol now leads a walking group for seniors in her neighborhood. She calls herself the Balance Queen, and every time someone stumbles or wobbles, she just smiles and says, "That's how you get better." And she's right. Wobbles aren't failures. They're proof that you're training your body to adjust, to respond, to stay upright. Every step you've taken today, every stretch, every breath, every time you stood on one foot even for a second longer than yesterday, that's you getting stronger. You are stronger than you think. Strength isn't just found in muscles, it's in your mindset. It's in the quiet choice to show up for yourself, even when it's hard. And look at you, you've made it this far. You've taken action to protect your future, your freedom, your independence. That's not just admirable, it's powerful. So the next time you feel unsure, remember Carol. Remember that every strong, steady senior you see once had their doubts too, but they kept going. And so will you. Because you're not just trying to prevent a fall, you're building a life that's full of movement, confidence, and joy. One steady step at a time. You've just spent nearly 2 hours investing in your strength, your balance, and your future. And that's something to feel proud of. If there's one thing I hope you take away from all of this, it's that balance can absolutely improve at any age. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. Whether you've had a fall before or you're just trying to stay ahead of the curve, your body is capable of change, of growth, of stability. And the best part, it doesn't take hours in a gym or complicated equipment, just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes of focused movement on your feet, or in a chair, with a wall or a sturdy chair nearby. That small daily habit builds real strength. It helps your muscles stay responsive, your reflexes sharp, and your confidence high. Over time, those 10 minutes become the foundation of your independence. If you tried even one of the exercises today, I'd love to hear how it went. Maybe you surprised yourself by standing a little longer on one leg, or felt more connected to your breath during the stretches. Let us know in the comments. We read every single one, and your story might just inspire someone else to take that first step. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. We've got more tips, routines, and real-life stories to keep you moving and motivated. Share this with a friend or family member who wants to stay active, balanced, and independent too. It's more fun, and a whole lot more encouraging, when we support each other on this journey. You've done something incredible today, not just for your body, but for your peace of mind. So keep going, keep moving, keep choosing balance one day at a time, and remember you're not in this alone, we're cheering you on every step of the way.